Good afternoon, Nigerians. My name remains Olu, and I'm streaming live from London, United Kingdom. Today, I want to speak about Nigerian people. You see people talking about Nigerians, blaming Nigerians living in Nigeria. It is true that Nigerians are flourishing in the West. We're flourishing outside of Nigeria. We are contributing immensely to the economy of the world. We're very good people, I must tell you that. But let me go into the subject matter and the context of Nigeria. The only problem we have in Nigeria is the leaders of Nigeria. Nigerian people are the best people you can ever come across in this world. Anywhere you go to, Professor Lumumba said that anywhere you go to in the world and you don't see Nigerian people, run away from there. Run. Don't stay. But anywhere you find Nigerian people, stay. Awaloma Sogbodile, Awaloma Sogbedigburu. I don't know how to say that in English. But if I want to put it in perspective, anywhere we go to, we make that place a conducive place for people to live and for people to flourish. That's the meaning of Amasogbodile Asogbedigburu. Mind you, my broadcast today is going to be both in English and in Yoruba. I'm a proper Yoruba GZ. You see, the only problem we have in Nigeria is the government. The government is the only terrorist terrorizing the Nigerian people in Nigeria. I'm talking about in a Nigerian context. Now, imagine that you live in a country that everything you have to do for yourself and your family will be done by you alone. Now, take for example, if you want to get educated in Nigeria, you need a lot of money. You must have money, lots of money, to get yourself educated, to give your children effective education. If you're sick in Nigeria, if you don't have money, you are a dead person. If you don't have money, you cannot eat food, not to talk of good food. If you needed water, you have to provide your own water for yourself. If you need electricity, you have to provide your own electricity yourself. Everything you have to do by yourself. At the end of the day, the government will also sabotage you, using the area boys to frustrate you. Imagine you're a commercial driver. Area boys will collect for you. Frustration everywhere. Despite the fact that you're doing it yourself, the government will still use their agency, which is the area boys and the police, to frustrate you. Area boys will collect money from you. The police will also extort you. We've seen cases where police kidnap people and take money off them. Look at the lady that went to Gidigbo FM, that spoke about her experience with Nigerian police, kidnapping her, forcing her to an ATM machine to withdraw money from her. Nigerian police. Now, what the Nigerian police did was wrong, but should we blame these people? How much are they getting a salary? Are they been taken good care of? Are these people actually being taken good care of? It's easy for me and you to blame them. Yes, we will blame them. We will blame them. I will blame them. But am I in the shoes? Are they also able to send their children to school? These politicians that only say nay or what do they say in the house? They are the ones going on with billions on a monthly basis. All the constituency project money, they sweep it on the carpet. It is only Nigeria. Somebody will tell you that they clear grass with billions of naira. It's only in Nigeria with monkey steal billions of naira. It's only in Nigeria that snake will come into the office and swallow billions of naira. Kilo day. It is too much now. $7 only. Nigerian politicians, if you don't know, there are many gods within Nigeria context. Nigerians are traumatized. You can call Nigerians any whatever name you want to call them. But I'm telling you for a fact that we Nigerians are the best people you can ever come across in this whole world. We are innovative thinking people. We are loving people. Look at Nigerians within Nigeria. Look at what they are innovating. Look at the good things they are doing. But government keeps sabotaging them. If you are the one living in Nigeria, won't you be frustrated? Won't you be frustrated? They call some people Ashawo Olosho. What job do they have to do? No job. Nothing. I'm not saying what they are doing at Olosho is good. But it is the Nigerian government that frustrated these people to that level. They'll call some Yahoo boys. What they're doing, is it good? No. Absolutely wrong. And I also condemn it. But do they have a choice as Nigerians? No one is talking about these politicians that are stealing the future of Nigerians. Before, the fuel was 200 something naira. Now it's over 700 naira within the Nigerian states. Before, they said we used to pay trillions. I don't know if it's dollar or naira for subsidy. Now, no more subsidy. Nigeria is meant to be one of the richest countries in the world. Where is the money? Nowhere to be found. Nigerians are still suffering. During Buhari regime, we have whistleblowers. They blowed a lot of whistle, a lot of money were recovered. Magu stole the money again. EFCC chairman. Ẹni come and moli. Oh, Friday, or Gara Oloshani. Imagine the regime of Bawa. Bawa himself, I think he's in jail now. He has also looted the recovered loot within the Nigerian states. Nigerian government will go to the west to borrow money from the west. They will bring the money to Nigeria. They will reloot the money and take it back to the West Bank, which will West will now seize the money. This is Nigerian reality. And you that do not know what Nigerians are facing, we call Nigerian girls Olosho. We call Nigerian boys Yahoo living in Nigeria. Look, you can see Nigerians living abroad. Statistics shows you how we have contributed immensely to the economy of the world. I'm an academia. Has contributed immensely to the academic industry here in the UK. Imagine if I was still in Nigeria. Maybe I would have resulted in joining these area boys, these agberos. Yes. I want to share human being beat me no anymore. But do many of them have choice? Now, education, people are not saying education in Nigeria is scam. Why do you think people are saying that? Because the educated ones could not get a job. But the area boys can go into the governor's office without knocking the door. We've seen pictures and videos the way Governor gallivant around with the area boys. All in the name of using them for election. Why do you have to use area boys to terrorize people to win election? If you know you've done it right. Look at different policies within Nigerian state. Now, take the banking sector, where we believe we can save our money. The banking industry has also become a vulture, sucking all our money. If you send SMS, the provider, the network provider, will only charge 4 naira. But the banking industry will charge 20 naira. Imagine how many SMS people are getting in a day. That's why the banking sector is making billions on a weekly basis. Vultures sucking us dry in Nigeria. Imagine my mother, that people call illiterate, that struggle to set up a little business, keep a profit in Nigerian bank, and Nigeria bank is still stealing from our money. Stealing from our money. If she keep 100,000 in the bank, after taking a lot money, after taking this COT, the money they take every month, after taking different, look, you keep money in the bank. The bank is using your money to trade. They're making profit. They're still extorting you. That put your money in the bank, that give them that predictive validity to use the money. Kilodi, come on. Now. And yet you blame Nigerian people. You blame Nigerian people. You won't blame the leaders. Subsidy is gone. Where is that money they used to pay for subsidy before? We have every natural resources, human resources, to make Nigeria a better country. But we're not utilizing it positively. We're utilizing it negatively just to suck the people dry. Kilode, one Nigerian citizens share job in Nigeria. Why is the government so wicked to the extent that they don't give a damn about the Nigerian people? Imagine, how do you want to survive in a country where if you want to get educated, you need lots of money? If you want to train your children in school, you need a lot of money. If you're sick, if you don't have money, you are dead. If you want to do anything in Nigeria, you don't have money, you are gone. Anything you want to do in Nigeria, you don't have money, you are finished. Do you expect people living in such country not to result in crime? Tell me, what else do you expect them to do? When you politicians are 3 billions, when you go to court of law, they will slap you on the wrist. I said, don't do that again. Go and pay 100,000 fine. After stealing 82 billion like Gaya Bello. Look at Gaya Bello, a governor. He called himself youth. It's not billions. 82 billion. Is that not poverty mentality? These people are rich in finance. They are poor in mind. I'm telling you, they are poor in mind. If you're a commercial driver in Lagos State, yeah, you're only working for area boys and Lagos State government. Is it not a shame that area boys are the one collecting revenue for Lagos State government? And people will say Tinubu built Lagos. Point at one hospital that Tinubu has built that can match up with the world standard hospital in Lagos State. Tell me, can he equally go to that hospital and get treatment in that hospital? Don't let us keep lying to ourselves. The only thing I know Tinubu has done in Lagos State is that he has made those area boys celebrities. He made them celebrities for his own selfish interest. Look, let us compare this regime to the military era. Was Nigeria like this when we're still in the military era? I'm not advocating for military to come back. But here we're doing comparison. Military, they built a lot of infrastructure within the Nigerian state. Tell me, show me the infrastructure these so-called politicians have built within the Nigerian state. Every regime that comes has their own financial crime boss. The financial crime boss will, at the end of the day, go to prison because he has looted all the recovered loot within the Nigerian states. When election comes, these so-called professors and lecturers, we know they're well educated. But Nigerians, they have brain. And they're using this brain. But we blame all these lecturers and all these professors for collecting money from all these politicians and help them rig elections. How much are they getting a salary? What they did is absolutely wrong. I don't support what they're doing. But am I in their shoes? Do I know what they're also facing? How much is the salary? Yeah? If you are in Nigeria, living within Nigeria, I'm telling you, when poverty eats you, you compromise your integrity. Tell me one single politician in Nigeria that has integrity. Tell me. Wiki, they used to call him Mr. Project. Fubara now is now coming out, trying to investigate him. And Wiki is shouting all over the places. Look, you can blame Nigerians. You can call Nigerians any name you want to call them. But you go and live in that country, Nigeria, and see if you will not compromise your integrity. You don't judge people if you don't know their story. Let us go back to the days of Western region. Nigeria was peaceful. Awolowo laid foundation in Western region. Awolowo invested so much in education. See, the way our people are behaving now, is that the way they were behaving back in the day? Look at the infrastructure Awolowo built within Western region. Look at his contribution to the life of Yorubas within Western region. The Igbos were also doing well. The Hausas were also doing well. I don't know about them. But we have one Nigeria. I love them, but I don't know what they did during the Western region period. And I don't want to say what I don't know. But I'm only talking about Western region, which my parents enjoyed free education. During our days, in our Awolowo days, I also enjoyed free education. We enjoyed a lot of amenities then. Reverse is the case now. Politicians, they took over in 1999. Within 25 or 26 years. Look at what Nigeria has become. Look at the legacy these so-called politicians are laying down in Nigeria. Before, when I was living in Nigeria, I used to believe that you cannot make it with your salary, that you have to do extra to make it. Not until I left Nigeria and come to the UK, and I saw that life is absolutely different here. The UK government don't know me before, but they gave me opportunity to live a better life. Today, I'm a PhD student. I have contributed immensely to the body of education in the UK. Imagine if I was still living in Nigeria. Baby, nobody the corner area boys here. Today, I want area boys here, and you're no human being now, no. It is possible for us to blame them. Abi, are we in their shoe? Taba wa no shoe yen won. See, o possible can no she come no. And yet, Nigerians will blame Nigerians. Look at Nigeria. Once you leave Nigeria and you live outside of Nigeria, your eyes will open. You start seeing things from different perspectives. Because you're no more caged. Look at the way Nigerians are flourishing abroad. Thanks to the West for giving us that opportunity to live a better life. Nigerian government will come to the West and borrow money. They will take it back to Nigeria. They will loot the money and still bring it back here to save the bank in the West. And the West will still steal the money. Borrow money in the name of Nigeria and still looting the money. You see, Nigerian politicians, you can continue to do this. But I know a day is going to come. A day is going to come. If you don't leave this you're doing, what you're doing will leave you. Honestly, what you're doing will absolutely leave you. Because the canny and someone Nigerians living in Nigeria, the bushy why. And the mess with the brain on people. Go all over social media. Look at what Nigerians living in Nigerians are doing. Are you going to blame them? Are you in their shoe? Why don't all abroad film behave differently? Yeah, someone to one in Nigeria. Because they've seen the light. If somebody, because you to about Nigeria, to what see okay, obey law. Because there's no ignorance in law here in the West. We know the right thing to do, but the government would never allow you to do it. A country where there is no job, there is no future, there is nothing. If you needed water, you have to do it yourself. You have to provide water for yourself. You have to provide everything for yourself. And yet there's no money. The money is not circulating. The money is only circulating within the few, within the politicians. Alone. Shalom. Thank you, Nigerians. I love you all. I love you all. But let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it right. I don't one day we're going to get there. Thank you.